In the vast expanse of anonymity that is a bustling city subway, thousands of feet shuffle in practiced rhythm amid the hum of metal and electric lights. The scene is always the same: hurried commuters, eyes downcast, each lost in a world of personal urgencies and unseen barriers. Yet, amid this choreographed chaos, one particular pair of eyes catches the light, a question lingering in their depths. Not about the day's errands or the evening's plans, but something deeper, something that whispers of a void. This is where we begin, an exploration into the uncharted territory between perception and reality, where the soul stands in shadow and learns to feel the universe as an internal reality. But can this sensation become the compass for modern humanity? Imagine, if you will, a world woven with invisible threads, a tapestry of existence where each thread is a lived human experience. We encounter Kai, threading through the city's fabric with what can only be described as a heavy lightness. He has learned to perceive the universe not as a separate entity, but as an internal sensation. Yet nearby we see Jace, strong, capable, bound by the rigidity of skin and bone. To him, life is a sequence of goals, each a summit reached by sheer force of will. Here begins our inquiry. Do we truly know, or merely perceive the depth of what we think we understand? Our investigation takes us from the heart of the city to the desolate expanse of a desert canyon under the vast canopy of stars. The transition from each step on the cracked earth to the next mimics the pulse each of us knows, that clock-like cadence every climber senses. It demands more than muscle, it demands an awakening. Where Jace sees a mere stretch of sand and stone, a vast unyielding wall, Kai sees a presence that exists not merely outside but within. When all you know isn't felt, are you truly aware? Or are you but a body laying dormant, limited by the perception of a man, and no more? Let us delve deeper. In a dim-lit cavern with air thick as fear, Jace huddles. He feels his insignificance, a mere body awaiting failure. The world promises more, yet the mobile signal bars disappear, and with them the tangibility of his existence. Kai steps into this darkness, not as a body in peril, but as a shadow shielding his spirit. He speaks of the body as a protective shell, life itself veiled by its own substance. Without the anchored perception of sight, both must confront a stark reality. Their mental geography limits their understanding. Yet Jace's belief holds firm. What else is there, he wonders, beyond the constraint of his skin? Kai speaks of a light within the shadow, an illumination seen only when external elements, every drop of rain, the sigh of the wind, resonate with one's soul. It's a synthesis of perception and intuition, ultimately leading to an understanding as profound as it is intangible. Then comes an unexpected clarity, an inevitable shift. The canyon's formidable visage transforms, rock becomes interwoven light, and Jace, at the cusp of his ascent, cries out. This is not just physical disorientation, it's a loss of identity pounding through his veins. The earth below begins to blur, and in that tremulous space between certainty and doubt, he glimpses a startling realization. By looking outward, he has never truly seen. Separation from the world has become his truth. Kai, without hesitation, moves downward and inward, refusing Jace's panicked hand. His path is not one of rescue, but of revelation. No knowledge, Kai insists, will empower the body if he cannot feel its presence within the soul. The world outside, receding into the void, offers no barriers to a man who understands he is part of the very fabric he sees. In this awakening, a mirrored moment, knowledge becomes inconsequential against the raw power of felt being. Here lies the turning point. Not a betrayal, but a continuation. A split between those who grasp for understanding only observed externally and those who embrace the synthesis of the seen and the felt, losing nothing, gaining everything. And so at the summit, under a sky awash with the tapestries of ancient stars, Kai sits before a hall of mirrors. Each mirror a star, each reflection a universe, each pulsing with the life that beats within. Jace is gone, as if carved from the ledge to linger in the world of observation. For Kai, his truth is singular yet collective, an undeniable revelation. The realization dawns with vivid clarity. The universe is not merely a world of shadow and light out there, but a wellspring of connection within. He, Kai, the awakened one, is now the revelation. I am the delivery of the truth of reality, he says, not with words, but with existence itself. The human struggle, then, is to transcend the limitations of visible lines, shedding the veiled assumptions of what it means to see and to feel. The journey forward is an integration of all we know as possible, to merge the seen with the felt, the observed with the known, the internal and the external. What if, after all, the true summit is not in conquering what lies before us, but in embracing the deeper reality that every path we walk is both within and beyond, an integral part of the tapestry where perception and sensation are not divided but interwoven into the very essence of all that we are and all that we could be. As we fade to darkness, a whisper lingers. One man remains a man because he believes only what his eyes see, while another becomes the all, for he feels the mountain, the wind, and the universe thrumming in his own heart. And this, perhaps, is where we reach beyond limitations into the expanse of being. It is this transformative journey that transcends the mere act of reaching a peak, compelling us to question the very core of our existence. The interconnectedness of our experiences serves as a reminder that human consciousness is not isolated. Rather, it is an ever-evolving tapestry, echoing the heartbeat of the cosmos. With each step towards understanding, we become participants in a larger symphony, where every note contributes to a broader harmony. Modern science and ancient wisdom both speak to the unseen threads that bind us to the universe. As quantum physics explores entanglements where particles influence each other across vast distances, and ancient philosophers speak of the oneness of reality, we are beckoned to consider a world where boundaries dissolve and dualities fade. This is a realm where innovation and insight are fueled by an ever-deepening appreciation of our place within this cosmological web. The implications of this perspective are profound. When we consider that our actions ripple outward through this interwoven reality, we acknowledge a level of responsibility, not just for the preservation of our environment and communities, but for fostering a greater global consciousness. Through this lens, the struggles and triumphs of humanity intertwine with the evolution of the natural world and the mysteries of the cosmos. In such a world, leadership transforms. It invites collaboration rather than division, nurturing the seeds of a collective vision. As individuals become more attuned to this philosophical and scientific understanding, they begin to wield insight as a tool for healing and progress. Disparate ideologies converge, finding common ground in the shared quest for meaning and understanding. We are left with more than mere speculation. We are presented with an invitation to explore the shadows and luminescence of our nature, to redefine what it means to achieve, and to envision a future where personal and collective evolution are inextricably linked. Perhaps, then, the summit is not a destination but a vantage point, offering views of possibility and potential yet to be discovered, urging us to dare, to dream, and ultimately to do better for ourselves and the world we inhabit.